You got me here in the office today to tell you about how to repair your credit. I'm going to let my YouTube audience hear this too, all right? So this conversation between me and you and almost 100,000 other people. A lot of people are going to watch this. What made me come up with this video was I was on a call earlier. It was a group call with business owners and would-be business owners, people working a job. And the question came up about having good credit. From listening, I was just kind of listening back, and then they asked me to answer some questions. But one of the things that I found was the question that was being asked over and over and over and over again was, is credit repair a scam? And the reason why they were saying that is because they see all of this stuff on YouTube. People telling you to do this credit sweep, they call it credit laundry and credit washing and all of these different things now. They've worked with companies where the company didn't answer their phone after they signed up and took their money. They didn't have any customer service in place. And so the way they felt about the industry, the way they felt about credit itself was that credit repair was a scam, which they were meaning also, without even knowing what they were saying, was that they didn't care about their credit. Because when they were asking the people about their credit scores, people were saying my credit score is in the 400, my credit score is in the low 500s. And I'm like, you have to understand that people with bad credit pay more for the same things that people with good credit pay less for. So the things that you have right now, you could be paying less for. And imagine if you were paying less for those same things that you got right now. And the reason why you're going to pay less is because you have lower interest rates. Why do you have lower interest rates? Because you have good credit. You're lower risk to the lender. You would have more money in your pocket to do the things that you need to get done. Save money, invest money, more money for groceries, more money for car repairs if you have something, an emergency car repair. Tires got to get changed. All of this stuff, like it came down to that. Like all of these people were struggling, and then their struggles were matching what was going on with their credit. But I totally understand, and so that's why I was saying, if you've been told credit repair is a scam or disputing everything doesn't work, you're only half right. Today, I'm going to break down the real step-by-step processes so you that's watching me over here, that we use here at the Credit Repair Shop to legally repair credit the right way. See, here's the thing, is that most people think credit repair starts with disputing. It doesn't. It starts with identifying what the hell is going on your credit reports. Do you have late payments? Do you have charge-offs? Do you have collections? What about the judgments that you have on there? What about your high utilization on those unsecured credit cards that you have? What about the inaccurate reporting? You don't even know about the inaccurate reporting that's on your credit reports because you don't even know how to really read a credit report. So here's the problem. Not every negative item hurts your score the same way. And not every item should be disputed the same way. At the Credit Repair Shop, we first analyze everything for accuracy, ownership, original creditor, debt buyers, reporting inconsistencies across all bureaus, legal compliance. You don't fix what you don't understand. This is where a lot of people who try to do it themselves with credit repair fail. Disputing without validation. Have you heard of my 8-point validation process? I know you've heard of my 8-point validation process. So if you do not have a validation process with credit repair, it's like arguing without evidence. How can you ask them to do anything, any type of correction? How can you ask them? How can you ask them? They're not going to correct anything without you doing some type of validation process. At the Credit Repair Shop, every client that comes in, we are going to validate your negative information on your credit reports. It may take a month. It may take 2 months because once it's sent to that credit, we're talking about sending it directly to the negative account furnisher who is listed on your credit reports, who's listed on your credit reports. We're going to send that directly to them. If it's a debt buyer and they can't validate, you don't have to worry about crying to them. You don't have to worry about begging to them. It's just they need to comply to get that information removed off your credit reports. But if you don't do it the right way, they're not going to do it. If you don't do it the right way, they're not going to do it. So credit repair isn't about just opinions. It's about the law. But it's about getting them to comply with the law. And the only way you're going to get them to comply with the law is to understand how to create your dispute letters to get them to pay attention. How to create your dispute letters to get them to pay attention. They have to accurately put information on your credit reports, even if the account is negative or positive. A lot of people don't know that. They can't report improper balances. If it's a charged off account, they can't report that it's an open account when it's a charged off closed account, when it's a charged off sold account. They have to have the correct account status on there, or that information must be removed, regardless if it's the original creditor or debt collector. It does not matter. Doing these things alone can help your credit scores go up 30 to 100 points in 30, 60, 90 days, just by doing what I just told you right there. Now, a lot of people upset because they're like, well, how long will it take? Here's the thing, is that your situation is always going to be different than someone else's. Your situation is different than someone else's. So don't never base your decisions off of what someone else's situation is. You base it on your situation, and you base your situation based on what your specific needs are, not on somebody else's. That's what gets a lot of people in trouble. What you want to do is you want to make sure that someone, if you're going to choose our company, and if you decide to choose our company, that we can demonstrate that we can do the job. The first way is people go and look at reviews, but that's a little bit, we got very good reviews, but that's still a little bit, I would say, it's good and bad with reviews because their situation is different than yours. Reviews situations are different than yours, but we invite you to go look at the reviews. But what I really want you to pay attention to is the process that we utilize, the 8-point validation process, where we go after all the negative information on your credit reports after we review it with you, to make sure that the information on there you want to get disputed and the reasons why you believe it needs to be disputed. And then we will do what's called a furnisher validation to all of them to see what's going on with that specific negative account. Based off of that response, and those responses are going to go directly to you. Those responses are going to go directly to you. They will respond. If they don't respond, we're going to send it out again for you. We're going to take care of the bureaus, but this is what I don't want you to miss, because this is a very important key component of getting your credit repaired. Because no matter what, when it's going through the bureaus, it has to have some sort of response from those furnishers. And the reason why with the credit repair shop, we submit to the furnishers is because the furnishers are going to have to respond back. When they respond back, that's when the ball really starts to roll. Because then you can make some educated decisions on how you want your credit repair process either to accelerate or you want it to just grind forward with the process. Now, when I say accelerate, even if, this is just when people say they want to get stuff done fast. When you say you want to get it done fast, that's telling me that you want to take the fast track to get your credit repaired. The fast track to get your credit repaired is to not necessarily get hung up on the collections and the collectors. After they validated those debts, you need to move to a settlement phase so you can get that resolved. If it's a collector who purchased a debt, they will remove it. I promise you, they will remove it and you will be able to move forward. You can settle those debts for less. We help our clients settle those debts for less so they can move forward faster. If it's the original creditor that you have on there, a settlement, like maybe you have a debt with American Express. American Express doesn't sell their charged off accounts. They try to collect on them. They try to sue on them. So what we could do is approach American Express for you. And when we approach American Express for you, we could negotiate a settlement, and then they will list it as paid for less. The algorithm, when it sees that paid for less, will consider that it has been resolved and it will not hurt you and your credit score. You will see a jump the next month. I promise you on that. As long as you don't mess up with other stuff on your credit report. So, but that's a decision that's totally up to you. Some people are not in a position to start doing settlements, and they want those collectors to do more proof instead of just taking the first documents that they submit back. They want them to prove everything: conformity, chain of custody, bill of sale. Were there any trustees involved? Was it did you buy the debt directly from the original creditor, or did the original creditor sell it to a portfolio company, then you took it from the portfolio company? Or you just assigned from the portfolio company, or did you buy it from the portfolio company? So there's a whole bunch of things that you could do before you had to go into settlement, and that's what I mean by a longer drawn out process, because then there's going to be back and forth to that furnisher to make sure they get that information over to you. Now, if it's with the original creditor, what we're going to do is, if they sold the debt, we need to make sure that they notate that that account was sold. It does not matter if you did not pay it. If they sold it, they have to notate that on there, and the algorithm will make sure, the credit report algorithm will read that it is resolved or paid, sold, whatever, and it will stop hurting you. Yes, you got the charge off on there, and we will look for any inaccuracies that they may have around the charge off, stuff like the last date of payment, the information about having a balance and there shouldn't be a balance on there, information about that they had sold it but they didn't mark it sold. And we want to make sure that this is all the way across all three credit reporting agencies. Now, some people will have said, well, can you get judgments taken off of my credit report? Absolutely, yes. You can go to our website. I've posted clients from their reports where the judgments, when the bureaus used to send out the sheets and stuff, that it showed that that information was deleted off of their credit reports. So yes, it can. You can get medical bills taken off your credit reports due to HIPAA violations, depending on if the information was disclosed on your credit reports. Let me give you a little nugget of gold here. If you went and had, let's just say you went and had gastric bypass surgery or something, some sort of surgery, and the medical provider gave that information to a debt collector, and that debt collector knew what type of procedures you had, that's a violation of your medical privacy. If on your credit reports they showed that you had gastric bypass LLC was the company name on your credit reports, that could be considered a violation of your medical history. They don't make us sign those documents for nothing, saying that they're going to protect the procedures that we have, that no one needs to know what's going on with you medically. And that goes for the credit reporting agencies. That goes for any debt collector who is also collecting debt for them. So if you need help with your credit, and if you decide to sign up with us, go to thecreditrepairshop.com, watch my video where you can see my 8-point validation process. Watch the video that says what makes us different. And if you need to go watch it again, watch video that says what makes us different. So you can see my 8-point validation process, my 2-phase settlement process. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to the website, your3scores.com, to grab your TransUnion, Equifax, Experian credit reports, and all 3 scores. If you have debt collectors coming after you, go to summersmaster.com, where you can get an exclusive certified debt validation letter that can stop them from putting stuff on your credit, because they're going to be able to put it on your credit because you didn't respond to that debt validation letter. If you have debt collectors who are suing you, you can go to summersmaster.com, where you can get a response created, court ready. Just sign, date, don't have to learn anything. Turn it into the court, send one to the plaintiff attorney, sit back. Thank you for your time. Subscribe to the channel. Post your questions and comments. It's very cold here. 40 below zero. This is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.